You hear me on the speaker from here?
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Something?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I gotta like make out
be
with
like
it.
on it.
I like touch it too much.
There we go.
Good afternoon, everybody on Zoom. Welcome to our first meeting of the year 2024. I'm Janet, your ICC. I'm gonna mess up this. Okay. The Liaison.
Liaison.
Yeah, that.
Liaison.
I'm tongue tied, okay. And this is my co-chair.
I'm Annika Lubin. Hi, everyone.
All right, let's get started. Everybody sees the sign on, attendance sign on in the chat. If not, please let me know in the chat so that way we can paste it again for you so you can sign on, and make sure when you do sign on that you put the club that you're representing, okay?
I already have one. You just know.
Yeah.
So. All right, today we're gonna, we have a lot of things that we need to cover. The first thing, like I said, I want to make sure everybody's locked in. Please let us know. If not, you know, we'll get you locked in before the end of this meeting. Yeah. Okay, our first thing we're gonna talk about today, we have like I said, a couple of things that we want to go over. Our first thing that we want to cover is the rock vote. I'm sure everyone probably received a email about it. If not,
Yeah. So, rock the vote. Yes. So rock the vote is a initiative that the school is taking. The idea is that Palm Beach State is going to be hosting the federal elections coming up, right? And so basically, there's going to be 3 different days. There's one in March, one in August, and then the one in November. Now, Palm Beach State is going to be hosting the election, so basically they just need volunteers. These are poll watchers, people like crowd controls, inspectors, basically part of the election. If you do happen to volunteer, there's potential that you can get paid for it, right? And you can opt out, you can opt to get paid, or you can opt to send it to your club, right? And that's a form of like fundraising, right? So on this coming day, February 8th, the supervisor of election, her name is Wendy. She's going to be coming and explaining, talking about us. If there is any students that are interested in doing this, there's a sign up link. There's a sign up link that we'll show here in a minute, and you just click on that link, and it's like a live link. You click on that link and you sign yourself up to it. And so you sign yourself up to it. Your advisors, a lot of your advisors already had a meeting about this, and they were told about this a while ago. I sent out an email to try to remind them. So I don't know if it got brought to you guys, but definitely remind them because this event, save the date, and this whole campaign, essentially this whole process, election, that was brought from the provost. Provost meaning like the principal of the school. She's really trying to push this initiative, and so we're taking it, seriously. And so we're really trying to push the advisors to try to find volunteers because we really want to have students really participate and really show PBSC as a good example, right? Because the elections, it only happens once every 4 years, and we're hosting it. So please follow up with your advisors. There was a link sent out. It's just that link right there. So if any of you are online, right, you just click on this link. You can go ahead and click on it just so you show people. Go ahead and click on it. Go to the, yeah, it's right there. You can see the cursor. It's hard to see. To the right. Hold on. A little lower. There you go. You're close. There. No. Left click. Left arrow. Left arrow. Left.
Yeah, that's like that.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
So
forget
now
it.
we have to sign
Let's
in.
go back. Let's go back. Okay, so it's just a live document where you sign up. I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. It's a live document, and you put in the information, what club you're in, how many participants, and it shows the date and stuff like that. The link was sent to your advisors, so if you guys are interested, tell them about the link, and then just fill in the document on that. They'll update us on our end. So hopefully you guys can do that as soon as possible. The event is on February 8th, which is in 2 days. So
We didn't get something.
this is sort of like an introductory event.
It's not the.
It's not the actual thing. It's an introductory event. It's to sort of announce everything, tell everybody what they're expected to do and what they can expect, right, that they're going to be doing. And so, if you guys are interested in participating, you guys do need training, right? And so I'm sure part of the process of this event is explaining Wendy, the supervisor of elections, is going to be going through all that, explaining the process, training with the elections, what needs to be done, the dates and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested, please go ahead. And obviously there's going to be food and stuff there as well. Is that from 10:30 or 10 from 1:30?
10:30 to
Oh,
12.
from 10:30 to 12. Okay.
MLK Plaza.
In the MLK Plaza. Is there any discussion? Does there anybody have any questions relating to this? No? No, good. All right. All right, then we're going to move on to the next event. You wanna go ahead and break the ice?
Okay, with this right here, excuse me. What this event is about is we're inviting high school students to Palm Beach State College and giving them a tour. Each one of them will be going into different classrooms or whatever and exploring, we're gonna have professorship.
Yeah.
Speakers and stuff there to explain what Palm Beach State is about. And our job is to show for your clubs. Each one of your clubs should have a representative in there. And you're gonna explain your club to them. Why should they join your club, or what do your club is gonna benefit them, or like resumes, different things, It's almost like, as we say, like Club Rush, but it's table Club Rush. So we like trying to get them on in here since, most of them, are dual enrollment. So we do have a lot of dual enrollment. So you want to start inviting them into your club and allowing them to see what it is that your club do, not only for Palm Beach State, but also for the community. and how it would help benefit them along with their academics and future jobs in it. Because a lot of clubs, you know, you can put those on your resume and it does look nice. And that right there, also they did it before, it was the math class and dental class, right?
The math club.
Math
and
club
then
and dental club.
The dental hygiene club.
Yes, they did this before. And it's a competition for your table, just like Club Rush. You know, you want to, you sit up, you know, make it look good. You know, you got to draw that attention, you know. So the best table, best looking table, get a prize. Okay? So basically that's what it is. It's just showing off your club and, you know, letting them know what it is, trying to recruit them in once they, you know, start, like if they're doing dual enrollment or after they get out of high school and they want to come here. So basically that's what that is.
I also want to add, this is good for them, but it's also good for you, for your club. So if you do go to this event, you promote your club, then you know you might have some more of those high schoolers coming for the next semester. So if you're a club that doesn't have that many people or people don't participate as much, this is your time to like get some more people to come to your club, to be more active in your club, and to just be involved in like PBSC life and whatever your club is. So this is a great opportunity, and you get a prize if you do like a really well table. So I would say get as much people as you can on your table, so you can bring in as much high schoolers as you can. So.
Yeah, and
that's going to be February the 22nd at 9:30. The check-in begins at 9 o'clock.
yes, and so and as you can see, there's also a sign-up link for that as well. If you're interested, all you got to do is just click on the sign-up link. I sent the sign-up. I'll send the sign-up link out again to the advisors, just so if they're interested. But remind your club and your advisors about this event as well. We're going to be posting it on Instagram as well, and so February 22nd from 9:30 or 9 a.m. to probably around 12, and it's a good opportunity to promote your club, to fundraise, right?
Yes.
Last time, I think the dental hygiene club was the one that won the competition. So they weren't the only two that participated, but they were like the two that went all out the most, right? And so it was a good time, great fun experience, and you guys help create the community, right? When you guys show up, you really help to create the atmosphere in the community, and you add character to the school. And so that's very appreciated, definitely. So
Thank you guys.
So
Thank you guys.
we definitely thank you guys for any time you guys participate, stuff like that. So we appreciate that, and that was that event. Is there any questions or discussions relating to that? Anybody online? You're all good? I'm gonna repost the attendance link. You see the attendance link for the first time, just go ahead and click that. Now I'll track your attendance in the chat. All right, we're all good. So then we're gonna move on then to the next event. There we are. All right. No, that's not it. I'm trying to make it widescreen, but you guys can see it. All right. So this is the next. You wanna go ahead?
This right here, Big Dog Ranch Rescue. Dr. Joyner, I don't know if some of you guys have her. Now she has a new law club. She does this, she represents this. We did this here when I was president of the Bachelor's Club. Every year in probably October, November, is a big event where we go out to Doggy Ranch. It was, and I think it's still owned by Rachel Ray. Also, what we do, we go out there, we spend times with the dogs, we walk them, some bathing, you get to see how the police train dogs out there. There's so many puppies, so many cute things, and they adopt dogs out there during that time. It's just it's a lot of fun. And one thing that she does when you come, she give you credit, because some of you guys need credit or a letter for when you graduate. What you do, you bring dog stuff like the food, nothing cheap. Don't go to the dollar store. You know, definitely not to the dollar stores to get it. Dog toys, food, you know, different stuff like that there. So this is basically what she need, but they need volunteers out there. They really do need help out there. And when I tell you, we have so much fun with those cute little dogs. The puppies, you got the big ones too, but it is so much fun. And that is what this is all about right here. They need volunteers out there. And this is the name of her club, Legal Pathways to Society. So there's a link.
It's a QR
A
code.
QR code if you want to do it. It's gonna be going on starting February 20th. And when I'm telling you guys, I love it. We had so much fun out there with those animals. They're so cute. So basically, that's what it is. Was this up to the emails?
No, this was not sent out. Should be on Engage.
But what you do, definitely when you go out there, take a toy, dog food, dog clothes, whatever it is for a dog, and they have you sign in, and she does give you credit for all of that. And once again, I say it's very nice for the students and for you to get more interactive with our animals of today. Okay? And definitely, like I said, just take the QR code down or this here and spread the love for the animals.
So yeah, so if you guys are interested, you guys can just go ahead and just scan that QR code. You can just take a picture, scan it, and then you can sign in that way. Is there any questions or discussion relating to this? Always want to give that opportunity. You guys to speak, or if you have any questions. No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Good? All right then. So then we'll just move on then to the next following event. Well, that's actually all the events, actually. So this next section, the interactive part. So what's happening?
Yes, on this here, I'm gonna send this out to all the advisors. I need to know what is happening in your clubs for the spring, okay? And what I mean by that, what events are you at? What clubs are collaborating with you guys? What clubs can collaborate, you know? So let me know, email me or email Ariel or my co-chairman, Annika, so we can know what it is that events that you're doing for the spring, and we can also promote it and other clubs can be a part of it. Because this is what we want to do, a unity. We want to bring Palm Beach State together as a family, because that's what we are. We're family. And we want to, you know, be united with each club, not just one club standing off by itself. We want to unite with everybody and do a great thing for the community. Because it's not just about us students, it's about what we do for the community that's gonna stand. Because the community is looking at us and needing our help, and they do. So please, advisors, students, whatever, please let us know. I need to know this month what it is that you're doing for the spring. Send me your events so we can promote this, because you do know we have the where we put your flyers at. And it says expired, right?
What?
Where we put the flyers.
About 15.
15. So we need your flyers so we can put those out. We can promote it for every meeting or send them out every month when right before the event, you know, in emails for everybody. So this is what we're trying to do, trying to unite Palm Beach State together as a family. Bring us back closer, because you know, once the pandemic hit, everything just went wild. So now let's bring us back together. Unite us, you know, as one, and let each club collaborate, you know, big family, big community, big events, and fundraisers. If there's any fundraisers going on, please let us know. Everybody can be a part of it, you know. One hand helps the other. Many hands helps all. So that's what I'm promoting. I need to know, because at the end of this semester is your budgets, the ICC points. So with those that is falling behind on their points, if you have events going on, they can collaborate. The points, remember, is towards your budget. So we need all that, and that's another thing that I need to remind you guys about the points, about making sure that when you're having your meetings, that all your club members are signing in, and when you're having your events, that all club members and students are signing into your events. It's like we have not put a date that we would, I know it's sometime in April, right?
Yeah, at the end of April.
End of April, we will be collecting everything, so you still have time to get your points up, so I can do your budget for next year. You have a question?
Yeah, so we're in the fourth semester. Here. How does the point system work? Like, we have no.
Okay, explain it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a sheet, and, you know, we shared that before, and this one, here, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
There you go. That's the points, system. And so basically, it just gives you points whenever your club participates in whatever activity, there's a point attached to it. So every time you come here to the ICC meeting, there's a point attached to it. Every time you have an event, there's a point attached to it. Every time you turn something in or you post something, you know, that's a point. There's different things you can get, update your bylaws, right? Stuff like that. These are all things that you can get points on. And basically it's just sort of things that create the club to be active, right? And it keeps the club active and stuff like that. And so.
And your advisor has the sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, your advisor should have this sheet.
So, we just got a new advisor too. Like, literally just, we've had 5 advisors since we started this club.
Mhm.
Last semester, so.
Do you think they share the documents? Or?
I think so.
I don't know,
So-
we just took a picture of them.
Okay.
We'll figure it
They'll
out.
hand it over.
What club are you from?
NSA,
Nursing
nursing students, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Figure it out.
that bottom line. There's nothing. There was nothing in that bottom line. People.
But if your advisor don't, just let us know and we can send them,
Okay,
we can email it to.
okay.
All right. So, yeah. What are you guys doing this?
Us?
Everyone.
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 Anybody know what y'all events are?
end of the month, we're doing the NSA Day for all of the nursing students to collaborate together. We're having a bunch of people come in and speak in the Duncan Theater. A bunch of like hospitals are coming out and meeting vendors in the courtyard over here. So.
Where, hold on,
I'm sorry.
share that again?
So the nursing students at the end of the month, this month on the 27th, we're doing NSA Day. It's basically for all of the students in our program to get together, collaborate with hospital systems in the region, as well as speakers, other nurses in the people already that are coming together and give us pointers. We're also doing fundraising at the event. We're selling our t-shirts and we're putting little gift baskets and raffles together as well to raffle off at the end of the event.
All right, and what day is that on?
The 27th.
February
27th?
Oh, nice. Very nice. Anybody else?
Yeah, we actually have a good, we have a bunch of events in Math Club coming up at the Lake Worth campus, CRA 203. We meet pretty much every Friday. We're also meeting tomorrow, this Wednesday, for celebration of E-Day. It's February 7th, 2/7. It's Oilers number. But yeah, we do things like we have math therapy or Math Phobics Anonymous, we call it, where we share our struggles. We do that with math and how to tackle these issues. And yeah, right now we're alternating that every Friday. We have a couple special presentations. The currently planned one is for February 16th at 3:14 p.m. We have Professor Kikado coming in to talk about atomic bomb mathematics. So that's gonna be really cool. Yeah, and we got more stuff planned later on, but we haven't exactly set up a strict schedule for after spring break. But yeah. We also do stuff like homework parties.
Oh,
We have free food and stuff.
what is your position?
I'm president.
Oh, you know what? It hit me. I'm like,
Oh, you're active.
make sure you get us some flyers so it can be put around the school. You only give us what? 10, 15. And yeah, and we'll put them around the school. I mean, that is something good for all the students to know, especially those that can put back.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to share? No, we're good. Anybody online? Anybody from SATA? There we go.
The EMS Club is going to be hosting its invitational the week of April 29th through May 4th. It'll include the Fire Club and the EMS Club. And EMS will be participating for 2 days of the event. We'll be hosting, I believe, 18 teams from all over Florida. 2, I believe, will be from other countries, and they'll be doing different rescue scenarios. It'll take place across campus, so we'll be utilizing several buildings, some over by the nursing program, from what I understand has been secured already. So we have that coming up the week of April 29th through May 4th. So we're just planning that. And 2 weeks ago, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, one of our EMS teams placed first in the student division up against many local fire rescue departments, which was a very big win for us. So we have a lot going on over here.
Okay then. I think I'm gonna mess up your name, God. I hope I don't. Is it Saha?
Go ahead and
Online?
yeah.
Oh, it's a club. It's this big.
Club. Yeah, what club is
Okay,
that?
what club is this, Elizabeth, that you're selling the Valentine bags next week, this week and next week?
Come on, don't be shy.
Okay, so the club is SADA. It's for our dental hygiene program. And we're planning to make these little goodie bags for Valentine's Day, sell them for like $2 for fundraising for our program. And like pretty much inside the bag, it's like, like a toothbrush, toothpaste, like pretty much like an oral hygiene on the go. And then also we're promoting our clinic since we just started this year. Like our new class, we have to find our patients and stuff. So we're promoting our clinic in the bags as well because we have an open clinic to all students and faculty.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, that's always a good what's the feature of the school, but a resource, that's the word. That's always a good resource. We do have a dental hygiene office, dental hygiene department on campus, and so you get discounts on dental hygiene. You get discounts on dental hygiene services. So it's only like $20, $25, right, for students and for employees as well. So we can always take advantage. That's a good resource to take advantage of. So thank you for offering that. Is there anybody else that would like to share? Sounds good. Anime club, sounds good. Go ahead. Come on, Lydia. What do you? What's the anime club do?
Well, nothing right now.
I'm excited.
We're rebuilding our council members, so hopefully by next month, by Monday's meeting, we'll have repopulated the supply, and then we'll start working on possibly trying again to do the mini anime con that we were gonna do in December, but then got ghosted by the main speaker. But all of the vendors were excited for it and they're on board for whenever we can make it happen. So it's like a Comic-Con, but a mini micro one here on campus. Anime theme.
And you guys are gonna dress up? That would be cool.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can get someone to zoom in that's, you know, a known person that won't ghost us.
Yeah, that's always tricky, getting those volunteers.
Yeah.
Pulling teeth sometimes, but it's okay. It's worth it.
Well, we had a famous vocal actor and who also was a former Power Ranger, and he was gonna do it, but then he agreed to it and was excited, and then we didn't hear from him again and couldn't reach him and didn't ever respond. So we're just like, well, crap. Okay. We had to punt and start again for this semester.
Yeah, very sorry to hear that. Yeah, and that's a good lesson though, because that will happen sometimes. You have things planned out and they're set in stone and you're really sure about it, you feel good, and then at the last minute they bail on you or somebody drops the balls.
I know. We had the full clearance from the college administration and everything.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we were all good to go on our end.
That's always frustrating, very frustrating. I know how you feel. You gotta sort of adapt to it and just roll with the punches. Yeah.
That's what we did. We'd rather cancel and redo it when we can make sure it's going to be a good one than try to pull off something that could have turned out lame. So we're not in the business of lame. So
no, you're in the business of amazing.
That's right.
Amazing anime.
So that's us for now. Thanks.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing.
Oh, wait. I will tell you, the Criminal Justice Club, who is not here, but I'll be here on their behalf, is also part of the invitational that Debbie was talking about. But ours has to happen earlier in March because it's going to be a motorcycle rodeo. It's a 3-day event here on campus where motorcyclists from both law enforcement and civilians will be trying to maneuver their 1,000 cc bikes in between tight courses out here on the skid pad. So everybody will be seeing stuff about that. But I know the Criminal Justice Club guys are going to be involved in helping out with that. So
are they going to be doing donuts?
No, I don't think donuts. No, they may be eating some, but I don't think they'll be doing them.
All right,
They'll be eating them.
That is for sure. They'll be eating a donut for sure. Oh, that's good. Anybody else want to share? Anybody else want to share? Oh, of course. You are, please Say your name and the club you're representing. And
It's on.
It's on? Okay. I'm Fatima. I'm the advisor for the Human Services and Psychology Club. I think we're sharing about upcoming events. I'm sorry, I walked in a little bit late. So next week, actually, our club is doing an event called Dying for Love, but it's spelled like tie-dyeing. So we're doing tie-dye t-shirts for Valentine's Day. And then on February 28th, we're doing this event called An Art of a Relationship. So I know I think it's in September, they always talk about like domestic violence and healthy relationships. So we really wanted to focus on that this year, but instead of doing it during that month, we decided to do it during, Valentine's month. And so we're actually having a mental health counselor who majored in art therapy. So she's going to talk about boundaries and what relationship means to all of us by doing like an art sculpture type thing. Like it's going to be very interactive. So I'll have flyers for that upcoming, and I'll be posting that everywhere. And if anybody wants to collab, you guys are more than welcome to reach out to us because we would love to collab with other clubs. And I think those two are the major events we have for February. And I think a lot of you guys are aware we do the Panther Care Initiative, which is later on in April. So we will need a lot of help with that one because it's like we're trying to get like as many people for that one where we bring services to the homeless population. So the more clubs for that one, I think the better. It just allows there to be more services for those people. That's it.
We have our student activity person.
yeah, we do. We do have her. I was going to give her an opportunity to talk to her in open forum. I'll put her on the spot. But yeah, one thing I was also going to mention, a good thing to also have when you guys have these events is a sign-up sheet. Have that ready, because if anybody is interested, somebody would say, "Oh, I want to be a part of it," and then, okay, what do you do, right? And so, email me, right, or send me a message. It's like, okay, then they don't, right? So you want to make sure you catch their information. So a QR code. Right, that live link is pretty convenient, so people could just sign in and just when they're ready, they could just do it automatically on their own. You don't have to do anything on your end. You can turn that into a QR code, so where you could just show that to somebody and they can just do it right then and there on their phone, or the old-fashioned way, which is just paper and pencil. Right, you just take their information, please sign in here, and that way you can follow up with them like the day before the event. And then you can follow up with them the day of the event as well, and you know what to expect and stuff like that. The day of the event, stuff will be happening, and then you'll be like, "Oh, who's coming?" Right? You can call them. Right? So that's always going to be good to have. Yeah. These are great events. Anybody else who want to share?
Make sure you promote.
Yeah, and so along with that, we have bulletin boards on campus. You guys can take advantage of that. You guys should take advantage of that. You guys can bring it to us and we can do it for you. We'll just have you just fill out a form, just basically with your information, name of the club, and bring your own flyers. You gotta print them out yourself, and you can bring them to student activities. Student activities will give it to us. Or you can just bring it to us, to our office. We have an office. We don't always have people there, so if nobody's there, you bring the student activities, they'll bring it to us, or you give it to us whenever you see it, right? And so, and we can post your flyers around campus, and that way, promote your stuff, and then people see that there's a community on campus as well.
Also, student government, we're doing election. This is election year. So me, my coworker, we would be looking for candidates to represent us, to replace us And what we're doing is training those that want to be in student government or doing what we do. We're gonna train you guys because then when we came in, it was like I said, the pandemic, it wiped everything out. So we had to rebuild. And we don't want 24, 25 to be that way. We want y'all to represent Palm Beach State like we know that you can. As we work hard to get where we're at right now. So anyone that is looking to be in student government, which is one of the best clubs there is for your college degree, please feel free to reach out to us, because like I said, we're looking for candidates for the executive board with the president. We're gonna actually have a election, a real election. It's gonna be cool, y'all got it. I can't wait. But for
Student government's gonna have an election.
Student government.
For the president of SGA.
And like I said, we're looking for our candidates so we can start training them now before the election in April.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
We don't relinquish our position until June 30th. You know.
Right, that's when the
But-
term technically ends.
Yeah, no, they just haven't. But anyway, we want to get everybody up and running, training them. And that is also with student government. They also, for each position, they want to start training candidates for that position that they're interested in. Okay, so anybody that is looking to be in student government, definitely want is my position, please. Over all these clubs, yes, please. But now it's fun, it's really fun. Please let us know. Please hit us up on our email.
Yeah, I already did.
Hit us up on our email, and let us know, because with me and her, we're gonna start start looking soon. Please, and like I said, student government, we're gonna be looking for the candidates soon, because April is right around the corner. So, and during that time, we will be having an election. Any questions? Online? Any questions?
Any questions online with the elections or anything related to anything else? Does anybody else want to share? No? Okay. All right, and then we're gonna move on to the final portion, which is kind of just pretty much the same thing. It's just open forum, right? But it was a conversation. You could speak about anything. I was gonna give this time to have anybody speak about anything else coming up. So would anybody else like to speak? Of course, we're gonna have the singer speak here. I'm sure she has a lot of great things to tell us.
Hi, my name is Inger Moore. I'm the Student Activities Manager here at this campus. First, I want to say thank you all for coming. Thank you all for volunteering your time with the clubs, you know, whatever position you have with the clubs, thank you. When I started here in 2019, they had over like 40 clubs here on this campus, because I'm from the Boca campus, and we had about maybe 15, 20. And when I got here, I was like, wow, this is a lot of students. This is a very big campus, and they got a lot going on. So I was here when the pandemic hit, and I saw it from what it was to what it is now. But I appreciate you guys for even trying to rebuild the club, because I know what it used to look like. But I do want to, you know, express and let you guys know, you know, partnering with student activities. We want you guys to do that more if you can. I know I was looking at the point system, and one of them for the collaborative part of it. You should collaborate with student activities, because that'll get you points as well. So for example, we got the Rock the Vote event coming up here on Thursday. We're asking clubs to come out and collaborate with us, because the dean and I, Assistant Dean Smith, that's one thing that she wants to see happen. The clubs collaborate with student activities a little more. For the clubs that have collaborated with us for like the Winter Wonderland and the Trunk or Treat, we thank you, because we could not do it without you. Those are events that are signature events now. In the community, they really have a good time. This was our first time doing the Winter Wonderland, and we had a great turnout. So, you know, more events like that you guys collaborate with us on, it will go, you know, to help you in the long run. So when it's time for you guys to get budget, you know, you get extra monies for doing that. And that's what ICC should be about, you know, all the clubs collaborate. Because I remember when I started, they had what was called it was like Around the World Day. So it was like a mini club rush. You know, we do club rush, but it's like a mini one that they would do right around the fountain in MLK. So all the clubs would come out and they would do like their own mini club rush. So they'll let students know this is what we have on campus. So if possible, I would like to see something like that happen again, because a lot of times everybody don't come to club rush and a lot of people don't know what clubs we have on campus. So, you know, I know it's a lot of work, because for us it's a lot of work, but you know, student activities is here to help you if you guys would want to do something like that. But, you know, I want to say thank you for getting the students back involved and joining clubs, and you know, it give them, it makes them a roundabout, well-rounded student, you know, once you're engaged, instead of just coming here and then going home. Now, I know sometimes situations come up, but the more you're involved, the more well-rounded you are, and when it's time to network or it's time to get letters from colleges, you know, you always have that advisors that can do that for you. So like I said, Rock the Vote will be on this Thursday. I think it's from
Rock the Vote.
10:30 to 12.
Exactly. I have all the events in my head, and the times just all runs together. So if you guys can come out, if your clubs can come out just to support, we will have the Office of Elections there to sign people up to vote, because it's very important you guys vote. We're not telling you how to vote, but we're just signing you up, let you know it's important to vote, because a lot of changes could be coming our way, you know, for the education system, and your voices need to be heard, okay? So, you know, if you guys can support us, we will have free food, we will have free giveaways, so come by, come get something to eat and say hello. And that is pretty much it, I think.
Thank you very much for that, Ms. Singer. Ms. Singer is a wonderful help here on campus. She does great work. We have a question. Go ahead with your question.
For the Rock the Vote event on Thursday,
Yes.
do we have to sign up? And if we do, where is the link? Is it sent to our advisor, or will we get this PowerPoint?
Well, I did send a sign-up sheet to the advisors, and I think we only needed like 6 volunteers to help out. But if your club does come, you can get like points for that. So we will have something there so you can put what club you're representing. So, you know, at our events, we always do check-in at that one side. So when you check in, just make sure you let us know that you're here with a club and you're representing your club.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have all 6 volunteers already?
To my knowledge, I think so. Yes.
We have some volunteers on SGA that I don't think I told you yet. So
Okay,
I'll make
that's
sure
fine.
to Tell you that.
Charles is he's gonna be the MC, so,
Okay,
yeah,
sounds exciting. So Charles is the president of SGA,
yeah.
so he's going to be hosting the event, right? And we have a little bit more volunteers from SGA as well, so
Okay,
still have to tell.
okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting event. I was just going to show you. And the last thing we wanted to share. One thing we didn't do in the beginning. Yeah, it's not on here, but one thing we also forgot to mention was last time on the Winter Wonderland, we had a table competition. Well, no, it wasn't a table, it was a trunk competition.
Yeah.
And we had a competition with the club, so we're going to announce the winner. And it was Dental Hygiene. No, I'm just kidding. Dental Hygiene was one last time. No,
Yeah,
it was the math club won this time. Yeah, all right. Congratulations.
And I did move your monies, so your monies were moved that you won, so your advisor should be aware of that, but I did move them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for help you volunteer. And we're gonna have something similar with the Explore PBSC, which is gonna be again another table competition. Right, and so it's gonna be the same thing, whichever club can decorate their table more creatively, will win.
Please be creative.
Yeah, we'll win
Show
some
us something we don't.
funds for their club. That's February 22nd. Explore PBSC. So there's also a link for that as well. We'll resend it out to the advisors, that sign up link, but there's a sign up link for Explore PBSC as well.
So I have a question for that event, because I think my dean already signed me up. I think she signed me up for Human Services Department. But what I tend to do, and I don't know if this is okay, because I'm the advisor for Human Services and Psychology Club, and it's the Human Services Department, I kind of combine them. Are you allowed to do that?
Well, in the sense of trying to get credit, like ICC points.
I mean, I never did it for points before.
No.
I just did it so that there's representation about the club as well when I have people come to the table. Because I'm the advisor for that club as well, and it kind of goes hand in hand with that department. But if I did have members, would I need to do like a separate table then, is what I'm asking.
Oh, for this
event, yeah, because I'm already signed up, so I was saying, do I need to do a separate table for just the club?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, I wouldn't think so, but that's the one with Viola, right?
Yeah, that's the one with Viola.
She probably can ask her without.
Yeah, so you're asking, you need if there was a separate club, does that separate club need a whole different table?
Yeah, just because I kind of feel like it's not necessary, because it's just.
If it's just like two people, then yeah, no, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, usually it's like I'd have me and then maybe the club president would come out, and so we talk about both.
Then yeah, then in that case, yeah, I would think it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, but if you had like 4 or 5 people all coming out, then yeah, I would advise separating.
Okay.
Just because it looks crowded or over-representation. But yeah, but in that case, yeah, I don't think that's. Okay. Good question. This is what the link actually looks like. Well, it doesn't look like that, but we made this the link. Click on here, and this is what it looks like. So, and it says what it was, RVHP here, your name, last name, first name, contact information, and ask you a question. Oh, what department you're in, other, and all that. Not hard. Couple questions here. Click in there and submit. And so, very easy. This was sent out. I don't know if this was sent out. This probably was not sent out yet, because we're focusing a little bit on the Rock the Vote event. So we're probably going to resend this link out, and then after February 8th, we'll start promoting the Explore PBSC. Start getting volunteers. Yes.
I did forget. We do need to schedule this debate.
Oh, the debate?
Yes, because that's something that the provost wants.
Which debate? Any debate?
Yeah, we need a debate. We need to come up with a topic. I guess the students can kind of figure out any topic, but we need to make that happen this semester.
Okay.
Preferably if we can do it in March, that'd be great, but we want the clubs to be involved as well. We want the students to come out, but we need to get that going.
Okay, yeah, so during the, one idea that was presented for SGA is we need to have our own elections for SGA, and here on Lake Worth, we just have an election for the president, really. The president really runs for the election, and then everything else is appointed, right? Vice president, secretary, they're all appointed. It's really just the president that's running for election. The student trustee wanted all the SGAs to have their elections basically at the same time, so we can campaign it sort of as the same thing and promote just one idea. We're all going to have elections on this date, or SGA. And these basically SGA is going to have their own elections on the same day. Along with that, somebody else suggested we also have the clubs try to incorporate their elections as well. We can, but we want to make sure that you guys are prepared for that as well. You guys know you have your candidates and you have your ballot. There's an election feature in Engage where you can have an election on Engage built in, and so that you guys are prepared for that as well. You have that feature, which familiar with that and you have that ready to go, basically like that. So that's definitely a possibility along. So with that elections, we're gonna have a debate, right? The presidents, we're gonna have a debate, and we probably, if we have the clubs incorporated at the same time, maybe we can have the club's president, their election debate as well, you know, if you guys wanna somehow incorporate that. I don't know if you guys have an elections for your president, each club has their own bylaws. You know, if you guys have an election at all, sometimes you're just appointed, it's whoever just shows up, right? Right, sometimes it's just like that, and it's fine, you know, but we always wanna make sure we offer an invitation for collaboration. Sharing. So yeah, we're planning to have some type of debate this semester. I'm gonna incorporate that with the SGA election, since it's an election year. You know? Any questions with that?
With so you're saying you guys are gonna incorporate that as a debate topic, you said? I'm sorry.
No, so since it's an election year, and there's 3 different elections, there's a federal election, we are, the provost wants to emphasize that, and wants to emphasize students to vote. Along with that, since we're SGA, student government, we say, oh, let's really focus on our elections as well too, and really make it more of a grand thing this year.
So is that something separate?
I think she was saying because I had just talked about a debate and
Right.
we stuck, so she was thinking that it's together.
So
Well,
that's a separate thing.
the provost wants some type of debate. I remember that.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be separate. It can be separate. It can be separate.
So I'm thinking a good way, just because there are a lot, I could be wrong, you guys don't have to take this idea. But I think a good way when you have so many people on campus, so many different clubs, like a cool thing would be to do like a doodle pool and send it out to all the advisors of the club. That way we can get an idea of different topics.
A poll, you said?
Yeah, a poll. It's like through doodle, I don't know. There might
doodle poll.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, when it comes to everybody's next meeting or the next couple meetings, we can bring it up. And that way we can bounce ideas back and something like that, and maybe have another meeting, the next ICC meeting, we could come up with like the most talked about topics, and then do another one, and everybody just then whichever one gets the most votes, we do that.
Okay, so we should have a poll. What question do you think should be in the poll?
I think it should be like, what is your club interested in having a debate, or like what, something like that. That way, you know, it's just an easy, fast way to get like everybody involved, rather than when you try to schedule meetings and doing all of this stuff and getting everybody in one room, it's sometimes harder to do.
Right.
So would that debate be about, when you say about the club, what club want to debate on? Would it be about the change for Palm Beach State?
I think it could be on anything that students feel like they want to debate about.
What I'm saying, but just basic on the Palm Beach State thing, what students want to do for Palm Beach State or for themselves.
I think it could be whatever is the trend or the hottest topic right now.
Like, what is something you would want to be present in a debate for? Like, there's certain topics that people get passionate about.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. I actually think with so much going on, it gives a very controlled environment to speak your opinion. I do think we should have counseling center just in case things get
triggered.
Heated. I think it would be good to have some of the counselors there as well.
You know Robin Lucia?
Yeah, I know her.
I try to contact her sometimes, and it's hard.
Okay, well, I know her really well, so I can try to get her on board. And because this is something that they've been talking to me about, just with everything that's going on in the world. I've been speaking with them quite frequently. So I think it would be a really good and safe place for students to voice their opinion.
I think that's a good idea. We can try to send out that poll ahead of time and try to get topics.
Unless if we want to come up with 4 topics, and so we could say gun control
education, something social media or something, and then let them come up with subtopics under it. So we can kind of give them a little idea of
Right.
Where we're going.
yeah. So we can do it like that.
Control them.
Yeah.
Above the debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. He's like, it worked. All right, we'll work on that poll here soon. We'll send it out and see what we can come up with. Yeah, we'll send it out to all of you. But yeah, follow up with your advisor, tell them, hey, you're getting emails because they're sending it to you guys. So they're the ones that are constantly on record, right?
Oh, you can come to the office.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right then. Any more questions, comments, or concerns? Anybody else want to share anything else? No? We're good? You sure? Don't be shy. All right then. Then in that case, hold on. Doodle poll, or Survey Monkey. Yeah, I know those are really convenient. Thing is, in the Board of Trustees, there was meetings before with information that was like brought to like the Board of Trustees, and it was done on like Google polls. And the thing is they want it to be done on like Engage, because Engage you have to sign in as, and so they can verify that it's the college community. When you do a Google poll, anybody can vote, and they can probably vote multiple times, right? And so that sort of corrupts the information, and so they don't want the data coming from those platforms. But they are convenient, yeah. Survey Monkey and Doodle poll, they are convenient, but yeah, they can be. If it's on Engage, very unlikely it's manipulated. But like you have to sign in, and the format, how everything is. It's much more controlled. So yeah, we'll definitely have a poll, but yeah, we have to have it on.
You can put on Engage.
Yeah.
And you can make it like a form.
Yeah.
And yeah, we could do it.
Yeah, we can. No.
Okay.
Sure. One last semester Explore. Lydia. Yeah. All right then. So any more questions, comments, or concerns? Anybody else? No, we're good. All right then. So then, if nobody else has anything to say, we'll have this meeting adjourned at 3:06.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
All right. I'll talk to you later then.
Okay.
I'm like, I did not put them like this. So I'm like, is that? But I know. Well, you have to memorize like which one's what type of metal. And you always use it. You think you won't, but you will. Also, what was the
Big Dog ran across here. I used to work there.
Yeah.
Actually, might not. It depends. Yeah, it's volunteering. So I guess they. I don't know. Oh, that's them.
That is way Big Dog.
Big Dog Lance Rescue. Oh, it's big
I learned a lot, and I feel and little.
Yeah, big.
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 Yeah, that's our club is. It's interesting because we're like.
They sent an email about it too.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you check
When we had like elections,
You probably just had a
some people were spotlight.
It's a nice place.
They came before
I don't know how long they volunteered.
and they really wanted,
But I worked.
we got in this. Like, okay, let's see what we can do.
So.
They only have in their meeting, it's only.
At least not where I was.
But
If you volunteer in the medical area, there's like stainless steel cages in there.
Like a public.
Dogs.
But
They don't care. Then they'll drive
Oh,
like
they-
a general meeting.
yeah.
They have to take paint scrapers.
It's just everyone's
But
a part of the
before we got paint scrapers, we were doing it
But
with
not
our hands. Because we didn't have paint scrapers.
Love.
A volunteer was so appalled by us having to scrape it with our hands that just dissuaded you from doing this. I'm sorry.
No, I can't believe we didn't.
Yeah, I get
scrub.
it.
They didn't give us anything. We got sponges, but it wasn't enough. We can't scrape dry.
Yeah.
Famous with sponge. Yeah. We had this one guy, he was like, and his wife, they'd come in and they'd be like, no, he was like, this is disgusting. Here, and all those paint scrapers. Yeah.
That's why you need community.
I just want to have someone email to send them. Just what email.
For send like our rents to.
Yeah.
Our rents.
Our events.
I was like, we don't rent now?
No.
Take this. Imagine how every club it is.
Yeah.
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 We didn't even know what we were gonna do.
Instead of doing this,
So, yeah.
Yes, but class 11.
yeah, I can't be there.
I can.
I can.
No problem.
I could totally ask my professor. She seems chill. Hey, like.
But it's at 11.
It is.
But, this ends at 12.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
saw
pretty
it.
cool,
Ended up.
Not so bad,
I
yeah.
thought you said it.
Like, oh, is this a little legitimate?
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago. Yes, I got more involved with the clubs because now I'm like nursing.
Time.
And now we don't.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys.
No, Central SGA.
Go to Christine.
Yeah, put it on.
Yeah, you know. Like, you could like come in with a double bag and like.
Say it though. It is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, yeah. And then for the event that's behind them. You said that is at 12 or 1?
12.
I'll push the.
Everything
wrap
moves
the
at
bag.
12.
Yeah,
Or back to 12.
probably around 12, yeah. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
And act like the
Yeah,
student.
that's already going.
He's trying to already clean with his face on.
No, it's her job. She's
Oh,
better at
okay.
Decorating than us.
Strategy.
All right, guys, thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, you want that.
Yeah, and
And,
Oh.
Her start. I was like. Are you gonna say
Yeah.
chat?
okay.